was the one. 30 years we've run. We've been bringing the world to Jacksonville, and we're going at it still. The best is in store. The one and only TV4. In the 50s we just begun, and TV was a wondrous toy. We loved Lucy, Laura was music, Solomon brought Sunday joy. You gave us the eye, helped us fly so high. All the fabulous years with CBS, you're the stars of our success. Tomorrow there's more, the one and only TV4.
Here's to the towers that ring. Here's to the choirs that sing. Here's to the rivers and streams, the hopes and the dreams in your life. Here's to the big red machine, a festival queen to the Bengals. Here's to catch on the lawn. Here's to farmers at dawn, the Air Force Museum and the hills when you ski 'em. Here's to neighbors, friendship and labors. Here's to a Kings Island ride, to the feelings of pride, to your memories from Orville and Wilbur, to all that's brand new. We're proud to be saying here's to. Here's to the Midwestern style. Here's to the glow of a smile. Here's to the old-fashioned ways, the festival days, the place. Here's to hometowns, big and small. Here's to good times, the joy of it all. From Orville and Wilbur to all that's new, we're proud to be saying here's to. Mines, I'll call it home.
Friends with foaming steins, I'll call it home.
Barges on the river, teams that can deliver, call it home. Neighbors in the valley, call it home. Folks who jamboree, I'll call it home. Living here in Wheeling, we can share the feeling, call it home. TV7 calls it home. Call it home. Joggers on the block, I'll call it home.
Workers punching clocks, I'll call it home.
Hard hats in a coal mine, children in the sunshine, call it home. Steelers making sparks, I'll call it home. Golfers in the park, I'll call it home. Valley television stations call it home. TV7 calls it home. Whatever your background, whatever is dear, you're living in the valley, you got it all here. Workers blowing glass all call it home. Students in their classes call it home. Critters in the zoo do, captains and their crew do call it home. TV7 calls it home. Call it home, TV7 calls it home.